guys, this is a new video about what if Deku had a quirk called Engine Eternal. So, I'm doing this because I love Snowpiercer, and I had this idea while watching Snowpiercer. His quirk is basically gonna be, quite literally, Engine Eternal. He works on hydrogen. He can eat other things, but he literally just has to drink water to work. He doesn't have to eat food. And basically only drink water. And he can go pretty fast, faster than Ida. The point is, this is Big Alice. The point is, he has a secondary part to his quirk, which is he is a hulking beast. He quite literally, you see when you see this sloped part at the front. So imagine, no, forget about that. So he is a hulking beast. He moves so fast, but so fast. And his quirk is also, like, it has a second name, which is called, I forgot the name. Human's Last Hope. Because the kid quite literally can live forever. Deku, if he doesn't have, like, life-threatening injuries or isn't killed, he can live forever practically. Only drinking water. And why do they call him, his quirk, humanity's last hope? Because he's basically a box. His other part of his quirk, as you know, Snowpiercer is the last hope of humanity. And it holds, like, a lot of things like livestock, humans inside. Deku's quirk is basically that. He can open, like, how do I say this? Part of his quirk is opening, like, a door to another dimension, which, may I add, has oxygen inside. So anything that needs oxygen can live inside of it. So scientists do tests, and they literally put seeds and, like, livestock inside, well, at least fetuses. You know, in the Netflix movie where it's called I Am Mom, where there's frozen fetuses of humans that are, well, frozen for later usage. Deku is quite literally, he can store anything. He can make different parts. Let's just say this. He creates, like, doors to another dimension, which he can control the temperature, anything, like the amount of oxygen, anything. So they put there, like, a million things just to test. And at the end of it, they actually end up putting, like, seeds and fetuses of livestock. They don't end up putting fetuses of humans because they would think that's a bit fucked up. So they put inside of his quirk, well, quite literally, salvation. And he can go pretty fast. He's like Snowpiercer itself. he can create like a shield, like this sloping part. As I said before, I wasn't gonna say it then because, well, reasons. So he's a hulking beast. Nothing can stop him. Not even like lava, or as in the movies, minus 100 and something. Not even cold temperatures can stop him. Although he does need air. So that's a bad part. Sorry. So Deku, so he was born in blah blah blah. He was diagnosed in blah blah blah, and he was tested on, and they put what I said inside of his quirk, and they also no, that's a bit fucked up. So they discharged him, and life went on. He was a hulking beast. No one could literally get on his path because he was also strong. Imagine this. His muscles were that of pistons. Like, I don't know if you know this, but like, if you've ever seen the series, there's like these huge pistons on the inside of the train. Imagine that is what's pushing. Imagine that's what's pushing every limb of Deku. So he is a hulking beast. He's very strong. Let's just say he is 20% of All Might, prime All Might. That's how strong he is. And he can go fast, like as fast as All Might if he needs. But that's taking a lot out of him. And as his quirk is engine eternal, he also stores energy and stores his fuel, which is water that converts into hydrogen. And then, oxygen, which is used on his other part of his quirk. So that's the explanation of his quirk. We go on. He's not bullied. He's actually treated as, sometimes he's treated as like the strongest, and sometimes the second strongest. Depends on who won the last battle. Either it was Bakugo or it was Deku. So yeah. So let's just say did the sludge villain attack happen? No, I didn't. I just said sorry. So I just got a bit distracted today. I'm a bit out of mind. So I am saying so much that it's annoying myself. Sorry for who's annoyed about this. Let's continue. Sorry for this. This is probably the last one. So Deku goes and rolls, and he's quite smart, but he still falls. I'm not gonna ship them. I'm not gonna ship today. No one, at least in this video. You guys ship him. You can ship him. It can either be gay, it could be bisexual, I don't care. Just ship them with somebody that everyone else has shipped him with. Please do not say Dabi. I will accept Toga, but don't say Dobby. Jesus, I hate so much seeing like texting stories where Dobby and Deku are, well, dating. So, anyone that says Dobby, well, let's just say you're gonna have a bad time. But the person that actually, the first person to say a ship that I will use, no, the first person saying a ship without it being Dabi X Deku, I will accept it and I will give you a shout out. The flipping YouTube comments were off the video that I did today just a few hours ago. But oh well. Discovered why, but oh well. So let's continue. Deku is quite smart, as I said. He passes with flying colors, and he goes to the training to the, not to the training area, to the, as I did last time. I forgot about it. The city something, I don't remember. The Mock City. Yeah, the Mock City. And so he's there waiting until he sees Raka, which he sees freaking. And as I said, I'm not shipping on today, so good choice for you guys. I'll leave you choose it. Let you choose it. My grammar today is very bad. I'm sleepy like hell. Slept not a wink yesterday at night. Well, technically today at night. My brain is boggled today. Oh well, let's continue. Video is a video. So he's there. He sees Raka freaking out, the person that caught him when he was falling. And let me just add this: Deku and Bakugo aren't like mortal enemies in this one. They're just like frenemies. One day they're friends, one day they're enemies. Let's just say that. So he sees her. So he sees her freaking out. He goes there. Ida stops him like with his choppy hands and like, dude, I forgot what he said on the thing, so I'm just, you know what he said. So then Nick was like, no, I was just gonna go comfort her because she's freaking out, and she caught me just a few minutes, just like an hour ago, when I fell in front of the doors to UA. So, and Ida understands and lets him go, but he's still watching him. Just make sure. So Deku goes there, comforts her, and blah blah blah. So President Mike says, as soon as I say 3, you guys go. And he didn't even mutter one. And Deku broke the door down while dashing towards the like, how do I say, to the door. And as I said, you see this sloping part of the train. He creates like a barrier like that. And let me just say this, his name is Deku Wilford. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm very, you know, something that I hate? Season 2, episode 8. If you haven't seen it, Jesus Christ, the psychopathic maniac that was Mr. Wilford took back the train. I was like, nuh-uh. I ain't seen this series anymore. I am still gonna see it, but like I'm still angry at it because of that. So let's continue. The problem, so I said so much times and I already promised I wouldn't say it again. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. it's very hard to say to stop saying so. It's my favorite word apparently. So let's continue. So flip. So Deku breaks down the door and Prison Mike is just like, I was expecting people to dash, at least one to dash as soon as I opened the doors, but like he just broke the doors down, and he just says, "Kids, follow him. He already has 50 points," and they're all like, 50 points, and they're all wondering what the flip is his quirk, and they don't know yet. But oh well. This one is going very fast compared to my other video, which is almost like, it's just shy of 30 minutes. So, oh well. Jesus, my heart's pounding like a mother flipper. When I talk fast, this happens. Let me just calm down for a bit. I'm sorry. Okay. Deku break. So, flip. So, Deku gets like 100 points. And he's like, I'm gonna continue for a few more. He gets 130 points. And then he goes and says, well, I already have enough. Let's help the others. And he goes and helps. He gets about 100 rescue points. He didn't even know it. And he sees the 0-pointer. Well, he sees everybody running and shouting. And then he's like, I'm gonna follow them. And then he hears Uraraka. Uraraka. Let's just say it like this. Uraraka. Yeah, Uraraka. And brain block. Okay. So, brain block again. He hears Uraraka crying for help. She's under some rubble. He runs as fast as he can. He runs like faster than Ida, like 100 kilometers an hour. Gets there pretty quickly in a few seconds. He gets her, dashes to the front, and dashes back. And he sees why she was shouting for help. He sees the ginormic robot. And he was cocky. Deku was being like, I smell oil in the air today. Like, in the way of mocking. Like if the robot was alive, it was like mocking the robot. And Nezu is also being cocky. He's like, nah, kid, you ain't gonna dare to do it. But he does. Deku does. Oh yeah, did I forget? Yes, I did. So Deku also, nah, I did this on the script, but I don't know what to do it now. It's too much power for him. Because I was gonna say he can also use ice. Because, well, the series is set on a dystopian world that's very cold and there's ice everywhere. So, yeah. Funny thing is the name of the chemical that they use. I think it was CW7. Yeah, CW7. That they use to cool down the earth, but then cools down too much. his quirk also has CW7. Better than, well, freezing things. Well, it technically still does. But it creates, like, an ice that's almost unbreakable. Almost, as I said. If you have enough force, you can break it. Deku just needs to go as fast as he can to break the goddamn ice. But depending on how strong, how fast he is, he will or won't break it. But he's going pretty fast. He, like, uses CW40 to make a literal ramp in, like, like a road of ice of icy CW7 just to get enough speed to attack the goddamn ginormic thing that is in front of him. But he's strong enough to take it down if he wanted to. He didn't need the help, but he still goes for it. So everyone is like, is the kid going against that thing? And then they see like they don't see it, but they feel like a giant train behind Deku, like kilometers long, like going at a huge amount of speed, as fast as Deku. Like if Deku was the train. And Deku hits the robot, and the robot just like dismantles completely. The robot's like every piece, like every goddamn piece of it was either shattered, broken, or dismantled. Like it literally fell off its place. So the robot pretty much was left in a pile of junk. And as is like his nerves are ticking, like if Deku was pushing his buttons, like, and as like, kid, I'm about to murder you. Because in this one, Nezu does like the thing, but he's like, you are dead. And yes, I can make Smeagol's voice. I love it. My precious. And I can also make Yoda's voice. Fucked up you did. Oh well. So he's like, this kid is gonna die by my hands. He goes home, gets the acceptance letter. He goes. Have you ever seen the Gacha Life video where Vlad King and Aizawa switched classes, and Aizawa is like throwing grenades at class 1B every day, and Vlad King is giving donuts to class 1A. So Aizawa's the most evil genius ever. At the point that if I actually do it, it would probably go as in the Gacha Life thing. Aizawa's chugging grenades every day. He chugs grenades at class 1A every day, to the point that they have PTSD. Deku's like, but that's at the end of the series. And I remember this. A good hero, from the thing, if I'm not mistaken, is a good hero has PTSD. And I was like, God damn it. Whose idea was to make this Gacha Life? Because now You were smoking bananas. Whoever done that one. You were smoking bananas. Like, you were on that good stuff of smoking bananas. Not marijuana. You were smoking bananas. With marijuana inside. And cocaine. And morphine inside of it. Like, you were smoking the good stuff. Like, you were high smoking that banana. Like, I love it so much that I can say you were smoking a banana that had inside both the banana, marijuana, cocaine, and morphine. You were smoking that good shit. So, going on. The first day is like, he tells everyone to go put this on, and blah blah blah. They see Deku's belt. Like, it's sort of mechanic, his movement. Because he does move mechanically sometimes. Mainly for the fact that his quirk, as I said, is his body moves like if it were being moved by big giant pistons, which it technically does, but like they're invisible and not touchable. You can't touch them, but it's like he still can move his arms by itself, but it's at the point that he just uses the piston. Like, it's a secondary part of his quirk. He uses, it's like invisible and untouchable pistons that moves his arms and everything. It's like an exoskeleton, but the springs are moved to pistons. And, well, it goes so mechanic, his movement, that everybody's like, is he a robot or something? But no. And, well, Aizoa tells him, you can't move out of this. And Deku just says, for my quirk to be used correctly, nah. No, not that. That's another part. No, that's another video. I am confusing videos right now. So going on, he literally, not literally, I'm using literally all the time. So he throws the balls fast enough to be like one measurement of speed below the speed of sound, like the speed of sound. So he would, like, Mr. Aizawa was like, because this little thing, I don't know if on the anime they can read it on the little thing, but I'm gonna say in this one they can't. And Mr. Aizawa is looking at this, and he's seeing the ball is going just one number shy of supersonic. It is going fast, like fast, and it doesn't slow down until the first 1,000 meters, and it ends up at 1,500 meters, which is 1,500 meters, and everyone's like, huh. And this Raka is placed second merely because, well, she didn't really throw it far. It just went up. So she threw it, went a few meters, and up. It still technically counts, but he doesn't. But Aizawa doesn't put her as the first one, as she just threw it and then it went up. So I'm saying so much. I like this. And Deku It was like, not my strongest. And everyone else gets the same thing. Let's get to the dash. He's against Ida. Ida loses by a fraction of a second. And Ida's like, he jumps. Well, he's not as good as Froggy, but he's good. He was better than everybody else. Then to the grip thing. He crushes it. He completely crushes it. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a treat and do something. This is the end of the video. The video will end now, but I'm gonna show you something. This are, well, besides this one here that I'm putting my finger on, and this one are the ones that I have a what if about. This one was scrapped. This one was scrapped. Don't remember if this one was scrapped. Let me just see. Technically it was scrapped. Technically. So, yeah. This is the one that we earned. This is one of my favorites. This was my previous one. This one I will not do now. This one was almost scrapped. This one is technically scrapped. This one not so much. This one is it? Huh? Oh, I forgot what that one was. That was if he had all the thing of the speedsters. This one, if he was the reincarnation of Vanos Voldigoad. This one is the 4 main Demon Slayer characters. The one that you guys love the most. I just don't have the one for the Assassin's Creed one. I just telling you guys right now. For now, the series is gonna be stopped. I don't have much more content. I have run into a roadblock into that one. Until I either find a solution or I do a redo of the thing, the project's scrapped for a bit. So, bye-bye. See you.